What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pat Outdoors. Hope you're having a great week. I've been waiting a couple days for my 9-tooth sprocket to come in, and finally did. So the reason why I ordered a 9-tooth sprocket is to see if there's a huge difference in low-end torque. I noticed when I went from 11-tooth to 13-tooth, my top speed actually went up about 3.5–4 miles an hour. Coming from when I first just put my 48-volt kit on, I think I was going like 23.5, 24 miles an hour. Now I'm going between 26.5 and 27 miles an hour. But it did lose a lot of low-end torque, so when I'm accelerating from a stop, it just doesn't have the same kind of grunt. But I think the trade-off was worth it because what I was looking for was top speed. But now I'm kind of just want to experiment and see what actually happens if I go the opposite way and go from an 11-tooth to 9-tooth. Would it lose 3.5 miles an hour from 23.5? Is it going to be a huge difference coming from 13-tooth to 9-tooth? I'm assuming it's gonna, but I hope it gives it enough low-end torque to actually lift the front of the bike up at low speeds. So let's go put it on and find out. This is just a generic 9T25H sprocket I got off Amazon. Finally had the garage fully cleaned out. Ignore the outboard motor that I'm taking apart in the corner. That's a separate project. But back to the Razor. We're gonna start by taking off this chain guard. Take the 13-tooth sprocket off. Pretty simple, really. The chain guard's just 2 Phillips head screws. Excuse all the rubber tire material all over this area. It is from my burnout a couple days ago. To take the sprocket off, you have to hold the shaft in place with a 10mm. I think you can use a 3/8 as well. And then take a 12mm, and you actually want to turn this nut clockwise since the shaft is actually reverse thread. So not righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, it's the opposite. Stick your thumb over the tensioner, push it down to loosen it a little bit, and pull the sprocket out. Just loosen it out of place. Make sure that washer stays there. And wow, there's a huge size difference between the 9-tooth and the 13-tooth. Well, I guess I ordered the wrong sprocket. It's just like too small, it makes contact with the chain, and it just doesn't seem right. So I guess I'm gonna put the stock sprocket on. I'm gonna put the 11-tooth sprocket back on. That's guaranteed more torque. I know it's gonna put me back at like 23.5, 24 miles an hour, but hopefully, I never tried to do a wheelie with it, so let's see what happens, I guess. Back to the 11-tooth. Top speed's definitely lower again. Not down by too much, but it's definitely noticeable. Whew. Ooh. Whew. Damn. Almost lost that, but that's probably, it's definitely a process to learn. Woo. Well, it wasn't a complete total failure. I got a few 2-3 second wheelies in, which is better than before, but it's definitely just not enough juice to keep it going. I guess it's time to go brushless motor and turn it up some more. Good thing it's already here. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with my MX650, turning it into an MX2000 build, consider subscribing to this channel. But this is going to be it for today. Thank you for watching.